What up, what up? Good morning, afternoon, evening. I guess it depends on where you are. How's it going? Welcome, everyone, to the NFT Art Talk Live, where you can join us daily, Monday through Friday, for a new way to experience the NFT art scene. Give us 1 second. We're going to go ahead and share this link out for everybody. Get some people in the room with us here at the live YouTube channel. How you doing this morning, Karthik?
Doing good, Moshe. Just got done pitching in a room, actually, in Twitter Spaces. So I'm always pretty chilled out when I do that, honestly. Just hearing other people's artwork and then creating some artwork and then showcasing your artwork. Such a good feeling, man.
Yeah, I do. I love the energy in the Twitter rooms. I was actually just piecing out of this live mint on the ape raffle. I know we were talking about that in an earlier episode this week. Let's go.
Yeah, man. So
I hope
you
that
actually
mint's out, man. You could be on Monday. The episode, you could see me with like the biggest smile on my face, and I just won a Bored Ape Yacht Club.
Ballin', dude.
I'm just putting out that energy, putting out that good karma, and anybody that might be watching now or watching this over the weekend, you might have a chance. It's aperaffle.com. I just love what these guys are doing.
So that happens, man. Are you gonna get like that printed on a shirt and get some sweats with that on it? Just everything. Hat.
I don't know. I might have to get that land that we talked about in the metaverse and
The metaverse.
throw it up on there, see who comes and hangs out in our spot, you know?
I'm down, man.
I think that's what I was talking to my wife about it last night. Like, okay, what do we do if we did win it? Just because, you know, it's like raffle, lottery vibe. You're always like dreaming big. And you know, it's just like you enter into this really awesome community and you basically have like the pearl of your NFT collection, you know? So I don't even know that we would sell it, honestly. We'd probably hang on to it and enjoy our time in the community and see what happens, you know?
It's pretty tight. I mean, I used to not understand. I was like, man, it's just, you know, because make videos, I was like, man, it has to be music video. That's the way I think about everything. But I was just like, it's JPEG. But yeah, man, after you told me the whole community aspect, it makes a lot more sense, dude.
Yeah.
And just bringing people together, you know?
For real. Well, let's dive in. I got it shared out a couple places. Hopefully some people come and hang out with us. If you do, we are following the live chat over here to the side, so feel free to comment, ask us questions. We'll try our hardest to catch it. So basically, we're here Monday through Friday hanging out. We're going to get some interviews in, it sounds like, next week. Mostly, we're just listening to music, talking about NFT art, checking out artists, music, fashion, culture, the art and the artists that inspire us. Really, what we're focused on is welcoming all to come in and experiment, explore, and learn with us while we grow in this NFT space and as creators and artists. Our community is all about acceptance and celebration, especially on a day like today in the jam room. We are going to be playing some new music for everyone once we get to kind of the artist portion of the show, stuff that Karthik and I might be dropping. They might be finding their ways into NFTs. Also, we're going to go ahead and talk about some of the news that caught our eye and some artists that we are really vibing on. Make sure to like and subscribe to stay in touch. And if you want to get in touch with us, you should definitely follow us on Twitter, shoot us a DM, catch us in a space, and just hit us up because we would love to talk to you. And if you're an artist, we would love to get you on the show to talk about your art. Without further ado, my name is Moshe, aka DJ Fetus, and this is Karthik. Karthik NFTs in all the spaces. What's up, man? I mean, we kind of like already dove in. We're already
Yeah,
ready
man.
today, you know?
Yeah, we're just ready to go, man. I'm
See,
ready to go, bro.
that's what happens when we
Every
bring these
day,
jam room sessions. You see, like, who knows what's gonna happen, you know?
breakfast, lunch, dinner, NFTs, man.
That's right, dude. I know.
Um,
That's another dude. Yesterday, this guy was talking about how, like, I think he lives in Spain or something like that. So basically, he like works all day, and then comes home and goes to sleep from like 4 until 10, so that he can wake up at 10 and then be in the spaces from like 10 p.m. until like 2. Goes to sleep for like 2 more hours and then goes to work, because from 10 to 2 in his time zone is when like basically everyone in like the Americas is awake, right? So
I've been
yeah,
seeing that a lot too in spaces, man.
dude, me
Just
too though. I'm
worldwide.
like I'm like chilling here in even in our time zone, trying to be like, damn, I need to wake up at like 2 and get in these other spaces that are only popping at 4 o'clock in this other time zone, you know. It's
Yeah,
pretty tight.
I think you're joking. Like people be fighting over, like, man, Twitter Spaces be taking too much of my YouTube time now. I need to get some YouTube time back in. I feel that.
For real,
I
dude.
feel
I'm
that.
trying to find my YouTube time anywhere I can get it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm cooking. I'm like, oh, let me just get this YouTube on real quick, learn something new. Um, well, yeah, man, let's dive in. I'm going to turn the music up a little bit, actually, because it's a jam room, and I want to make sure everyone can hear it. Uh, right now, we're bumping Electric, one of Karthik's tracks that you can stream on Spotify or YouTube, pretty much anywhere. All right, man.
I got a corresponding NFT to go with that too. It's an open sea, so I think it might be on Solana as well.
I need to get some stuff on Solana.
Almost made a Solana sale. All my stuff's Ethereum, but just because Ethereum gas fees were cheap. But yeah, let's.
Well, hey,
let's
real quick
what's
before
up?
we dive in, I forgot to even mention it to you. Great news. We got our 10th subscriber. So we're going to be going through all of our subscribers this weekend and sending out some tracks to people. Well, all 10 people who subscribed. And honestly, Kartik and I are already hatching up something for the next subscriber milestone. We don't know what it'll be, but it will be something cool. We can guarantee you that, and we'll hopefully start talking about that at some point next week. But thank you guys all for subscribing, liking, participating in our community. We're really excited to get this thing kicked off. So, I had that up here. I forgot to tell you.
That's real tight, man.
Yeah, real
We
tight.
get to share some music and artwork with them. Maybe we even do a dual release if it's an artist.
That would be real tight. Always down for that.
I'm down. I'm always down. All right, man. Do you want me to kind of dive into this
Yeah, you
People
go for
article?
it. Yeah.
Yeah. So Beeple. Let me just kind of go basics of this article. Beeple's basically the guy who sold, I think, like a $70 million art piece in the beginning of this NFT movement. Everybody was like, what's that? And then he understood, like, wait, NFT's kind of tied to art. So he opened up a live gallery in New York. So on the eve of his New York solo debut, I think, which was this last night or this last weekend, artist Mike Winkelman, known as Beeple, was making the final rounds at Jack Henley Gallery in Tribeca. Things were looking good. His show, Beeple, Uncertain Future, was all installed, filling the gallery with violent, apocalyptic imagery of piled up Amazon shopping containers, zombie-like factory workers, and huge severed heads of Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg. All of the 13 prints and paintings had been reserved, price ranging from about 75 to 300K. So, what he was kind of talking about, I was kind of following him, was that he sold a lot on like NFT kind of metaverse spaces, but he wanted to actually do like a live gallery in real life person where he had the prints actually there. So I kind of thought it was cool that he's doing this, because he's kind of bringing it back to the originals of just this is how it looks like in a regular gallery space, but you can have it also in a metaverse gallery space. I think it's just that bridging of that gap of those two. Another tight thing is that I saw that his younger brother, Scott Winkelman, quit his job at Boeing 2 years ago, where he was a manager of the design engineering team to run the People operation. The team now consists of 16 full-time employees. I just thought that's tight that his brother got to split out of his old work and actually get to work with his brother in an NFT space. I have a brother. I think all my close friends are brothers. Most are brothers. So I was like to hear those stories.
Your brother's up in this chat making music requests right now. That's
Yeah,
your
yeah.
brother's doing. about to get he's about to get what he wants.
Better play some Blacklack.
Yeah.
Blacklack.
You know it.
We will, yeah. We'll do a series on them actually.
Yeah.
Get an NFT series on them.
That would be real tight. But yeah, man, I do think this is really tight though. You know, this I mean, first of all, like the attention that the Beeple sale brought really was just massive, like, and what it did for this space. And Beeple is tight. Like, his art is really cool. Like, I feel like we both relate to him because it seems like his whole motto was just keep creating every day, pumping something out. And he developed this dope style that really took off with this space. And yeah, I had no clue about his brother. That's real tight. It kind of makes sense because you want like that tech design background when you're doing these NFTs. But
and it looks like he's placing them in big galleries too, so that's probably like very cool and innovative for a design perspective. Yeah, to kind of put that together.
Well,
but yeah, I thought it was cool.
That's
I
real
thought it's cool.
All right, let's get this Blacklack track going at request. I think this is they just released a new EP, Indigo Room, right?
Shit. Hey, holla.
Yeah, that's a new one they just released.
I just heard some of it. It's like a surprise EP they drip. Let's do Ocean Drip. We'll just bump the EP for a minute. Why not, dude? All right.
Southern Cousins. They'll be playing there in South by down here. A few shows. I'll definitely, once I know their schedule, I will definitely give a shout out. I'm trying to look at it right now.
Their shit is clean. Yeah, send it over. I'll put it up on the screen if I can. All right. Well, I'm gonna keep the news rolling. This was something pretty interesting. Yesterday night, there was a fake Murakami flowers site that popped up. This fool, whoever these scam artists are, like, jumped in, basically recreated the exact same Instagram page, just changed one letter, added 2 L's and flowers, but then went and like jacked all of Murakami's images, just right-click saved them all, and like reposted it so it looked like the exact same page. And then they added one I in the web address where you go to mint. And it had a lot, like there were a lot of eyes in the actual one that Murakami has, so it was like very easy to mistake, to the point where honestly my wife and I were like, quick, let's get, move some money into the wallet, let's go buy some, let's get some ETH, let's get this thing going. And then like, thank God, like right before the moment, she was like, yo, let's just make sure real quick, because this seems weird. And so we did, and we found it. But unfortunately, like there were some Reddit chains about it, and like people started realizing it, and everybody in the community band together. But I wanted to share this story because it felt like thank you to the community for telling me to keep my eyes out. You guys would have to remember, like, make sure that the links are right, make sure that the Instagram pages look similar, or don't just look similar, it's the actual page. Like, look for those check marks for those big artists. People come swooping in, and I have no clue how many of these people actually minted, but it was very tempting. So yeah, I just thought that was interesting. Check out Reddit if you don't now. Get in project Discords. Like, use those official links. I know this is a story for anybody who's in the space knows this story, but we're just gonna keep it prevalent in our message also.
Yeah, you're definitely going to want to go to like their official like Twitter, official website, and make sure. And these more well-known collectors, they normally have blue check marks next to their avatar. But yeah, you're always going to want to double check that. You just don't want to like jump into something before even verifying like where is this coming from. So you always want to check that with yourself, and then you have some friends in the space you might want to ask them too.
Yeah. All right, let's keep it going. Flower Girls.
Yeah, so this is pretty cool. I believe March is Women's Month, Women's Empowerment Month. So they have like a lot of NFTs going around that space to empower females. The Flower Girls NFT signs a partnership with Dolphin Entertainment. The community includes Gwyneth Paltrow, Brie Larson. So a woman-led non-fungible token collection that counts several celebrities among its 4,000 plus owners announced a partnership with entertainment marketing content production company Friday. Launched in December 2021, the Flower Girls is collecting 10,000 NFTs featuring 950 hand-drawn elements by artist Barbara LA. The partnership will create opportunities of brand growth across entertainment verticals that could include scripted and unscripted television shows, publishing, consumer products, music, gaming, and events. So what they're trying to do with a lot of these, at least like 10,000, right, is they're trying to say maybe the owner of it or people affiliated with it, we can make some series around them, storylines and things like that to kind of further monetize it. But at the same time, I think they're also passing some money on to charity. They were saying the project's passed 15 million in sales total, projected donation 20% of primary and secondary sales going to children's charities, 5% of primary and secondary sales to collect children's NFT art. Project donated over 400K to children's charities in February. So you're also seeing a lot of these NFT projects getting wrapped up with charities to just further the cause. You see a lot of that movement kind of happening. It's kind of want to highlight this. You know, you see a lot of inequities sometimes in the market between, you know, genders and stuff like that. So there is a space in NFTs where you're seeing women and females come together to kind of support each other and grow their own commerce. So I always think that's pretty cool. So I kind of want to highlight that.
Yeah, I think this is a really cool project, and I think that it is. I mean, it just has a lot of support from a lot of really, like I was noticing that in this article, you know, just has a lot of support. And I know that like they're about to drop, like Ape Queens is coming out, MFer Chicks is out, you know, The Wonderful World of Women is like a huge one. Just some that you know, I know I'm also looking at, not financial advice. But yeah, I'm glad we brought this out here.
Yeah, you know, it's like it's having that duality of like being cause affiliated, right? That's pure speculation, but you see some of the proceeds going back to charities, some to, you know, empowering these women that want to be in maybe the entertainment kind of field, right? So I think that's always kind of cool.
That's real cool. All right, man, this Blacklack is tight, dude. Maybe I should turn it up a little bit for a second. Fran's like in the cut, like singing, dude. Like that, dude. Yeah, we definitely got to get them up here. Where their NFTs at? Okay, well, we'll keep on bumping them through our little news section. Good call, Krishna. Chris Krishna coming through. So I just thought this was really interesting. Well, not interesting. I don't know if I'd call it interesting. I don't know what I would call it. But our good friend over at the three-letter financial oversight committees, SEC, Gary G, is out there probing NFT creators because, you know, why not? Like, you know, obviously NFTs are a security, right? I don't know. He's out there. Basically, the SEC is out claiming that that NFTs are being used to raise money for companies, and that kind of qualifies them as securities tradable by financial instruments, like a company's shares or bonds or government. You're trying to say it's like very similar. I mean, this is a huge deal in the crypto space. If you don't already know, this is really similar to like what's happening with XRP. If you're familiar with that, shout out XRP Army. You know, I think, I mean, it's not a surprise. I think this is something as creators or people in this space, like, we do need to keep an eye on it, right? Like, you know, the government's going to try to come get theirs. But it still seems so far away. It feels more like a headline. I don't know. What do you think?
That's why I like to stick to the art, because it's like, basically, I know when I'm selling an art piece, I'm just like, this is just something I created from my imagination that someone else is saying it's whatever value to them, right? Sometimes I even gift the art because it's just like, hey, I like this and I like what you think about it. I don't know if people I have to look a little bit more at like trading art, but like when people talk about like Da Vinci's and Dali's, I rarely hear any kind of things like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I just thought I just think it's interesting. Yeah, I agree with you. I'm more of an artist, but and I don't have an opinion one way or the other. I just think it's no surprise that like when something gets really popular, kind of like we were talking about yesterday, once you start hitting those like billion market caps and stuff like that, like it's almost like, hey, don't forget oversight is here. Even if we don't have the time or resources to dedicate too much of it to you right now, we know you're there, you know?
And I think like this is more probably like targeting, you know, projects that like a lot of speculation going on, right? Like that's why I say if you're like an artist, you probably have a catalog of like multiple assets that you probably have streaming on other devices and things like that. So you look at it from a pure business perspective, if you've been kind of doing that already and then just accounting for it correctly in this new revenue stream as an artist, at least, it would seem that way. You know, just me looking at it from a broad view, I have to look a little bit more at it, not financial advice, but that's just kind of way I kind of look at it right now.
Yeah. Well, you guys, thanks for tuning into the news with us. Here, I'm going to pull this over here so that we can give Blacklack a quick shout out. Whoops. Yeah, we were just listening to Blacklack throughout the news. These are our homies. They're in Austin, LA, everywhere. I know they just finished up touring with Gary Clark Jr., another badass homie from Austin. But this is their South by schedule. So if you're going to be at South by Southwest, check them out.
I think this is just one of the gigs they have jamming the band experience. So they probably have a few more gigs. I'll definitely give it a shout out when I get their full schedule, because I'll probably be rolling to all those on the frequent during South by. Come say what's up.
Yeah. Oh, jamming the band too. Cool.
Yeah.
Karthik
this is the first one I saw
to me. So yeah, follow them on Instagram, Blacklack. Check out their new EP, Indigo Room. I know we were just streaming it off of Spotify. So good shout out, Chris. So now we're going to dive into some of the artists that we're really vibing with. And in our music selection, since we're in the jam room right now, we're going to check out some unreleased tracks that Karthik and I have that I'm sure are going to find their ways into some of our NFTs. So if you like it, make sure to keep in touch with us. This is a DJ Fetus track, and then Karthik, then DJ Fetus, then Karthik, then DJ Fetus. So we both contributed a little there. All right, Karthik, you want to talk about this first artist you found?
Yeah, John Norland. All right, yeah, we can let's look at it. So yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. It looks like he's kind of doing like 4D Blender type of art with multiple environment aspects. I would maybe look at maybe this first or second one, because it seems like he does different types of art styles actually. But these first three are pretty dope. It seemed like in a series of like rotating around a figure in the middle has different textures on it, actually animating. But yeah, I thought his artwork's real tight, and it's just just a cool way to kind of represent it. I don't know, are you able to pop it up on the screen?
Yeah, let me see if I can get one of them up.
Yeah, that one's a little crazy. Yeah.
I know, I go for the. Hold up. Okay, there isn't good news. There is. I mean, it's not good. Wow, dude. I kind of like it. Of course, I clicked on that one first. You know I did. Oh, that's pretty funny. Profile pictures, man. It's the new way to advertise, you know? Oh, that's real tight.
I don't know if you want to play the sounds. I remember you were talking about that.
I know. Okay, this one has sounds.
But, okay, yeah, some will have sounds.
No, this one doesn't have sounds. It
doesn't have sounds. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought his artwork was pretty tripped out. I like it. 4D kind of aspects to it, different textures, all videos pretty much. I always like the video artists a lot.
Man, I just want to pop all those. They look like little. It's real tight. Yeah, this guy's awesome. Looks like
cool, right?
Sydney.
Swedish maybe,
Australia.
or is it Australia?
I don't know. All of his tags had. Looks like there's a link in bio. Yeah, check it out.
Okay.
And also his link is in the description of this video down below too.
Yeah.
Cool. I was recently in a room with this space with this artist, a Nigerian artist, Jakin. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but it is Jekein on Instagram and Jekein ISM on Twitter. But anyways, I really liked it. It seems pretty affordable. I'm all about representation of all in art, personally, all colors, races, genders, and I just thought it was really tight. I really like it a lot, actually. Some of it
Yeah, it looks like.
What's up?
It looks like it has elements of like pastel art, somewhat, right? And
yeah, and it looks
a lot of
painted.
Colors.
It looks painted.
It is painted. Okay, all right. Yeah,
That's what it looks like. I mean, I don't know, but there are so many talented African artists that I keep coming across in these spaces, and
I was in one of these spaces, and one of the moderators like, you won't believe like how many of these artists are from Africa, you know, or around the world for that matter. But yeah, they were specifically highlighting that out.
Okay, so it's never before seen early works, unfinished works, sketches, works in progress, dating back to 2015. Female portraits and figures aimed at connecting her audience on a deeper level. So she feels like this represents her, this collection. That's really cool. Anyways, I thought it was really cool. I gave her a follow and I loved her pitch, and I think it's worth checking them out. Again,
cool.
All the links for all the artists that we're showing you right now are in the description below us. Okay.
Yeah, so...
You know Karthik's bringing that motion.
Jan Sladeko or Jan Sladeko, but I think the art is real dope. It's 3D art, videos. I like it because it kind of has like a happy, kind of like colorful, cool vibe, man. And some of the stuff that's happening is just real funny.
Hold on, I gotta pause our music so we can get his sound.
All right, cool.
I feel like it was really loud. It's being all janky, dude. I'm sorry. Too janky.
It's all right.
Still tight. Really like
You saw his like real tight artwork. You could scroll through it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, for some reason.
But they're all videos.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Man, that's real tight. Yeah, I like it. The music's like cool, so fun. Appropriate. Oh yeah, man.
This one's a little Thailand. I was just reviewing this that technique.
I had to get the full. I mean, I can't see that in front of my face and not do that. I hope everybody who's watching did that with us there. I mean, I want that one in my. If that's an NFT, I want it in my collection. Man, these are dope. I'm gonna have to come back here, and I really like it. I hope they're making NFTs. Cool. Well, let me get our music back on. This track, everyone who's tuning in, is called Edge of Time. It's by Karthik.
New unreleased track. So we're always playing the new on this show.
Yeah, especially in the jam room. The track before this is called Painting. That's a new DJ Fetus. It's definitely going to find its way. Okay, so this is Luca the Astronaut. Man, honestly, I fell into him because he was like in one of these rooms just like remaking people's like profile pics basically in this style. But like he was taking like apes and, you know, just popular ones. And then I saw that and I just immediately was like, all right, what's up? And I just started looking at all of his stuff. But, you know, I know we were talking about foundation. So he had a foundation. Honestly, this one's my favorite, so I'm going to start there. If you don't follow him, you should. It's really tight art, and honestly, he's super available. Like I said, I keep seeing him in all these spaces. Pretty affordable too. 0.24 ETH. Let's see. Here's some of his contact information if you want to be in touch. I just like it, man. It's got that like kind of Dr. Seuss space vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I swear I saw his stuff on Foundation when I was just probably exploring around there. So it's pretty cool to see that you ran into spaces and inspired you that way.
Yeah. I think this one of these I think is
definitely has a like, kind of Dr. Seuss vibe, like you're saying.
Yeah, it's just like the cartoon trippy space vibe. I love it. I would love to partner on something. If you find your way into this broadcast Luca the Astronaut, then hit us up because we would love to give you some music to put behind these. Let me make sure that that's not already happening. Nope, okay. Yeah. Check out Luca the Astronaut.
It's cool how many artists are just in this space, man. You like me and Mosh were like, man, we could just find new ones each day and just kind of look at their art. And it inspires me all the time.
Yeah, I mean, it's the best part of like everything that I believe. I mean, it's the part, at least for me, that really has me inspired in this space in all aspects of my life. Like whatever I can bring to the table, I want to bring to the table. Because, and you know, it's like I love and bringing that attitude to this space has been so much fun. I love covering it here with you, but like, you know, like it's so funny. I'll just give you a quick story. So when we were this week, we've been in Sandbox and Decentraland, like messing around and just seeing what we can do, and I just felt like such a user, dude. You know, like a user testing a program. Like that's what I felt like I had to bring to it. It was like, all right, let me figure out every single thing that I can, you know, and then like hit up Sandbox and be like, yo, do this.
So it's like it almost feels like a real life video game because you're just like, I could, you know, when you're doing the art, you can take your art anywhere. That's what it really is, right? And anybody can see your art anywhere. So it's like makes it a real life video game where you're like go and interact with Sandbox, go interact with Decentral. So I totally get what you're saying. It's such a, and you have an artistic creative mind. It's like it's a myriad of things that now you can expand on. Yeah. You know, so it's brand new territory.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, I don't know if I just muddled my way through a point. So I think it's just like I want to do whatever I can. I want to try out new softwares. I want to build art in new ways. You know, create music. It's just been, yeah, I'm really excited, and I'm excited to share this journey. I can't wait for next week too. Not gonna lie, just a little chill here. Like, I think we're gonna have some interviews next week. I know I'm trying to drop an NFT collection next week, which I'm super excited about. It's gonna have some of the tracks that you heard here first are gonna be in there. All like one-of-one unique artwork that I created. With my like self-portrait character, and then I'm actually gonna have like a completely unique one-of-one piece, so that has a track that's unreleased with, it's the only artwork and character I'll release with this track. So I'm excited to get it out there. I'm excited to get it into these Twitter spaces. Like Karthik and I were talking about it before, like we love bringing the representation of musicians to these spaces and playing music for people, you know, vibing on music with people and collaborating with artists to bring together like our music and visuals building skills. And so I will say that too, if you ever see us in your space, hit us up and we will happily come up on stage and play you some music if you need some space.
100%. I've been in all these rooms, and everybody that I go up there and play some music or just talk about music, they're like, we need more music people in this community, in this movement. So there's definitely room for everybody in there.
Ricky Reyna! Ricky Reyna's up in this space.
Oh, Reyna. You need to go say what's up to Ricky.
For real, dude. Thanks for saying what's up, Ricky. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Hit us up, not on YouTube Live something. Yeah, okay, so while we're all chilling here, this track is called Memory Man. This is another new one from Karthik, and the one before this one was called Blown Out, and that's a DJ Fetus track, also finding its way into the new collection. We're gonna be here live Monday through Friday, every day. So, well, I say every day, Monday through Friday, every day. That doesn't make sense. We're gonna be here Monday through Friday, live. So make sure to like, subscribe, and set that notification bell. Honestly, we're shooting for 10:30, I think, or 10 next week. I think
Somewhere around there, yeah. It's 10:30.
10:30. Yeah. We're gonna be live, hopefully closer to 10, and then we're gonna try to be live at 10 moving forward, so that you guys know when to tune in and check us out. We really appreciate your support. Thank you to the first 10 subscribers, our OG YouTube network. We will send you those tracks as promised, and also make sure that you subscribe. Like we said, at some point we'll do something for the next milestone, so you didn't miss out on a giveaway if you're here and you're new today. Thanks so much. We really appreciate you guys.
Appreciate y'all's time. Come back and see us again.